Hello and welcome to the War Report. I'm your host Cyrus, joined by Quan. This is a show where we talk about NXT and AEW. How we feeling today?
I can't breathe out my nose.
Okay, well,
That's how I'm feeling today, man. That's how I'm feeling.
and
But
surely this weather isn't gonna
hold
improve
on,
anything.
because it was nice outside today. It was a nice strong 38 degrees outside. Felt real good. I ain't gonna lie to you, that 38 degrees felt so good. I got my car washed. You know what it's nice outside? You get your car. I got my car washed.
That's car washing weather.
That was car washing weather today.
Ooh.
I kept looking at my car just full of like just dirty snow and dirt, and it was just nasty. I gotta. The snow is melting off the road, so that's nice. Things looking up, man. Spring's around the corner. Um,
hmm
that's it, really. Besides that, chilling.
All right, my dog said, "Well, this is a nice day out. 38 degrees. Ooh wee.
30, strong, nice little crisp 38. You feel me?
Mm-mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Loved it.
All right, well, that's good. Um, did you see
What
the?
about you?
Uh,
Okay.
uh, I was gonna ask if you see the station PlayStation State of Play. I'm
I
cooling.
didn't
I'm
didn't know
chilling.
didn't know there was one. Was
I
oh,
already got the tab pulled up, so trust me, I got you, bruh.
bro. So Overwatch. For anybody who doesn't know, I used to be a big Overwatch player back in the day. I
Same.
stopped playing, obviously. But I guess they reworked it a little bit and they added like a bunch of new characters. So I said, I'll give it a shot. Brother, I remember people with like new players would complain about screen clutter. I never really noticed it when I used to play it. Dog. The first
hmm
couple of games, I had like I don't even know what's going on my screen. It was just noise and colors and things moving really fast. I said, yo, it took me a good 3 games to get used to like how the
The
game
new
was
shit.
run. Not even that. 'Cause I didn't try any of the new characters. I went back to the same ones I always used. It was like riding a bike, but man, those first couple games, like it was just so much happening on the screen at once. I was like, this is a lot.
hmm
But I
Oh.
knew that I got the bug back because I was at work today. And I kept thinking about, man, I want to go home and play Overwatch again.
Mm,
They got
mm.
me.
Well, sure. Um, I I don't know. I saw when they dropped the two and just like we're just going back to Overwatch one. I said,
Yeah,
shit's cooked, brother. Shit is so
nah,
cooked. And everybody's like,
nah, it might
oh,
be back.
but they just added like five new characters. And it was just like, honestly, that's probably those probably like niggas that they was going like drip feed for the rest of like two, and then they were just like,
Yeah,
let's just go back to one.
one of them characters is kind of broken. I ain't gonna hold you.
Which one? Is it Jetpack Cat?
It might be Jetpack. I don't know. I keep banning it every time I every time I get the Rams. I'm banning that cat. I don't want to play against the cat. No, it is like this tank, and her shield is way too strong.
Oh,
They
is
gotta
it
nerf that shield.
is the brown lady, right?
I don't know. Yeah, it's a woman. I just don't know the name.
That's okay.
There's a really
It's
ridiculously strong shield.
it's the fine shit that came with the pack. That kind of honestly, that's what kind of saved the whole thing. If they would have dropped like five characters and it was all ugly, that shit would have had people tight.
Yeah, Jetpack Cat is annoying, but it's not that hard to kill, honestly. Because I usually play Zarya. I play Zarya a lot, so
Mm.
the beam I could just catch her with the beam. Um, but yeah, man, I've been on that. I played a little bit of that earlier today. Yo, I almost forgot to watch NXT because because like I don't know why in my mind I thought I had already watched it. I watched Dynamite live, which I usually
Mhm.
don't do, but I did this week. And then I was like, oh, I'm sitting there, I'm playing the game, like, oh shit, I gotta go watch I gotta watch NXT. So I didn't watch it until like 2 hours ago. So
Okay, so NXT is fresh in your mind.
fresh in my mind.
Okay, then that one's going up first then. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Honestly, like in between these episodes, aren't like I don't know, life is going so fast. Like it just feels like every time we record this, it only feels like 3 days has passed. So like people just like, oh, like how you been? Is just like how I've been the last like 3 days. Nothing really changed. Um, But yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm living. I'm well. I'm cool.
You got a Valentine?
No, what is it? I'm working all this weekend. Tomorrow I'm going to be working a Celebrity Dominoes game.
Ooh.
Um,
Are you gonna tell us any of the celebrities that are involved?
it's All-Star weekend, so just
Probably the Hoopers.
you would know who's there more than I would. Um,
Ray and Tota, Ray and Tota, they pulling up.
who the fuck is that?
You know about Asian boy Ray?
Oh. No, go. I ain't about to beg. Go. Tell her that to Julia
Dog,
Roberts is crazy, bro.
that was whole. That's a funny kid, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. He definitely gonna say something ridiculous one day, gonna get him canceled. But for the
I
meantime,
mean, he already
funny.
has, but
What do you say?
we persevere. What is it? It was like a year ago. He was just like, "Oh man, like I wish I was black just so I could say the N-word." Like because he been hanging around a bunch of niggas that
I
really
think
don't care. So he's just like, "Oh man, I wish I could just say nigga." Like I
I think it's so funny he learned English from those people of all people. Learned English.
right.
Like he learned all the slang word before the actual words he's supposed to know.
Hmm.
I think it's pretty funny. Um,
But mentioning that Super Bowl, wow, my prediction was wrong, but Seahawks still won. So
yeah, but I told niggas from the I said this Patriots team is not good. They're not that
boy.
good.
Dog, that team is dog shizzy, boy. God damn, that was boring. That was
I got
painfully
I got
boring.
I got to send you the clip of this. It's like this Overwatch player, and he's like explaining the Super Bowl in like Overwatch terms and like team shooter
Oh,
terms. It's the funniest shit. But yeah, man, no, just Patriots offensive line was atrocious. Um, and I think
that and the what is it? The quarterback. Quarterback. That
well,
nigga did not want. That boy did
it's
not want
hard
to push the point.
he was not pushing the point.
That nigga
It's
was not on
hard
the
when
payload,
you
bruh.
getting destroyed every time you step back. You know what I mean? You
All
can't even get to
right,
the payload. You getting spawn camped at the
all right.
fucking.
My,
You know what I mean?
all right,
What are
all
you
right.
supposed to do?
Y'all know I'm not football, so I'm just gonna give my very general analysis of the whole thing, right? I tap in. I see that they getting smoked. It's what is it? It was like 13-0. And the Seahawks keep scoring touchdowns and shit like that, right?
They didn't score a touchdown. They was all straight field goals.
Yeah, there was a few,
Not in the first half. The first half there was 12 nothing in the first half.
that is true though.
All
Like
field goals.
honestly, the kicker give that motherfucker an MVP trophy. Like that nigga won the game, like
Low
for
key.
sure. Um, but like, what is it? When I saw what's the name of the Patriots quarterback? Drake Mayer,
Drake May.
Drake May. When I saw him get sacked through like the offense, like what is it? I guess like the defensive line got through, or the offensive line got through that nigga and got to the quarterback. Like he got through like a whole person to get to him. I was
Yeah,
just like, what
the
the
left
fuck is?
tackle, the left tackle on the Patriots, he's a rookie. Yeah, he was getting smoked the whole game. They was abusing that kid.
I would have shifted the line, bro. Like Nick, he pushed through. He pushed him, reached over, and got a whole chunk of the fucking quarterback and sacked him, bro. What the fuck is going on? That's what is it? I'm pretty
Scary.
sure that happens on this second second quarter, right? They come back
That
from
happened a lot.
halftime. No, that happened the whole fucking game. That nigga is not running the ball. He doing terrible throws. I'm like, dog, ask
The
Madden,
light,
bro. What the fuck are you
the
doing?
the lights were too bright, bro. He wasn't ready for that. It's only his second year, maybe third year. I don't know how long he's been in the
Like
league, but
yeah,
he's
I'm like,
young. It's
he's on
different. That Super Bowl is different, bro.
he's on a rookie contract, and you know what? I get it. Like it takes a lot. It takes a lot to get to the Super Bowl. I completely acknowledge that and all that sort of ordeal. But getting y'all ass whooped like that makes me look at the whole rest of the division that they were in. I'm looking at them niggas funny because this nigga garbage in
The
my
AFC
eyes.
East. Well, the AFC East is terrible as a Dolphins fan. Let me tell you, they got through the play, so they got the bye week because of the easy schedule they had all year, and then they beat I forgot who they beat to get to the AFC Championship game. They played the Denver Broncos, who didn't have their quarterback because he was hurt, so they basically got like gifted the Super Bowl.
Hmm.
That's why I was like, I don't think this team is as good as in the position they're supposed to be in. Yeah, it showed. Seahawks just had a way better defense. D-line smoked them. The
Dog,
running back,
I would blink and them niggas is punting the ball. I'm like, yo.
they couldn't do any.
What if,
They couldn't do anything.
and my thing is that like that nigga, dog, he probably ran the ball once in
Who
four
Drake, man?
quarters. Yes.
He couldn't run the ball. Where was he supposed to run to? His line was
Nigga, first
deflated.
down, my nigga. I don't give a fuck.
If
Nigga,
if your line getting ran through, you can't run nowhere.
if you're running backwards and you get in touch, I'm gonna need you to beat him to the fucking punch and run forward, my nigga. Like you're gonna have to change this shit the fuck up.
You you can't run forward. You can't do anything. Bro,
Come on, bro.
you have about 2 seconds in that pocket to do anything. If your offensive
And he
line,
needs to, and he was throwing that ball way too fucking much. Nigga, run that shit.
you can't.
Get at least get like first down or some shit. I don't know. That shit was embarrassing to watch. That nigga was not moving in that pocket.
There was no pocket. There wasn't a pocket that existed. Getting ran
Uh,
through. The pocket didn't exist.
women's jeans, bruh. But no,
Very
that shit
small
was
pocket.
that was like a really bad game. All things
Did you enjoy
considered.
the halftime show?
Yeah, I thought the halftime was really cool.
I thought it was very good. It was
Uh, what is it? I had my back turned, but I had my headphones in, but I had my back turned, and I heard some voice, and I was like, "Nigga, it's fucking Lady Gaga, what the fuck are you doing here?" But I love the I like that song. The
fuck
Lady
that. Ricky
Gaga
when
Booty.
Ricky Martin showed up, I was like, what the fuck? That's that nigga. I said, nigga, is that Ricky
Yeah,
Martin?
yeah. No, I'm not too familiar with Ricky Martin. I didn't know he don't really pop out like that. So people were really
I,
surprised
I ain't
when he
seen
came
that nigga
out.
in about 20 years. So where did that nigga come from?
So I was like, that shit's crazy. But
He looked good though.
I know. I was like, what the fuck?
Look good. Sorry, Ricky.
That's what minding your business gets you. I hope he's just minding his business.
I'm sure he
Um,
might have a little cosmetic surgery at some point,
I
but
but you
he
know,
looked good.
uh, yeah, nah, it was I thought it was a cool performance, but honestly, I think the one thing I walked away with was just like the worst thing about that halftime performance is how it sounded in my headphones. Like I really wish I could have felt the music more.
Mm.
Like I'm gonna need like a playlist version, like a Spotify version of all them songs with the bass ringing and you know, I really need to feel that
All you
shit.
gotta do is just pick the if you go on Apple Music, it's just the top songs. That's all it was.
This is Bad Bunny.
He did his like five most popular songs,
Yeah.
pretty
It was
much.
so crazy. And then when it ended, people were just like, "Oh man, that was like a really fast 15 minutes." I was like, "That was 15 minutes? So much happened."
Yeah, like, that was a lot in 15
Jesus
minutes.
Christ.
The production was fantastic.
Yeah.
When I found out all those trees were people, I said, "What the?" That fucked me up. When I saw the video of the
Um,
trees moving, I said, "Oh, those are
yeah.
people."
And shout out to all the spots in LA that got a feature on the whole thing. Best believe I will be going there eventually. I mean, if the lines get too long, then I'm out of,
Yeah,
they blew up the spot, but I'll check it out when I can.
that's crazy.
Um,
The whole thing was I thought that was well done. It was like I enjoyed the Kendrick performance last year. This was like the Kendrick performance times like 10. Like whoever, I don't know if it was the same production team that did that one or did this one, but if it was, they stepped it up crazy for the Bad Bunny performance. That shit was like the dolly shot, the Spike Lee dolly shot. That shit was crazy.
mhm.
Um, Nigga doing a trust fall off the roof of the bodega, just doing shit,
Yeah, the trust walk over nigga was fucking hilarious.
climbing poles and shit. Nah, that shit was fire.
But yeah, it was really cool. And then the rest of the football game was
I
buns,
went to bed. I went to bed.
yeah, they eventually scored at some. How would you would have felt if you would have like woke up next morning and then the Patriots won?
It still won't be worse than Kobe's. Did I ever tell you about Kobe's last game?
Uh, no,
Listen,
that's the 80. That's the 81 game, right?
no, I think he put up like 60. It was his
Oh,
last.
okay.
He shot like 50 times, but it was his last game. So right,
That boy was
so
just hooping. Fuck it.
it's in California, obviously, so it's late. So I'm like, I gotta go to work in the morning. I turned it off at like halfway through second quarter because he was stinking it up. I woke up that next morning. I saw them highlight this nigga put up like 60, crowd going crazy, Snoop Dogg in the crowd. Everybody was like, yo, I was like, what the fuck did I just miss? Like that shit would not like that. I don't know. I mean, if I would have woke up Patriots would have won, I would have been sick because I can't. That was an ultimate hate watch for me. I love watching the Patriots lose. So
Hmm.
if they would have came up and won, ugh. And niggas was talking shit in the group chat too. 'Cause everybody
Uh-huh.
Patriots fans out here. So I was like, I can't have. They can't win.
Hmm.
They can't
Yeah.
win.
Can't have that. I respect
I
that. I
can't have
respect the
it.
hate watch. Um, but yeah, oh, I mean, the rest of the game was the rest of the game. I just had it on because I didn't have anything else to watch at that current moment. So I was just like, whatever, fuck it. Um, but yeah, that's
Shout
football.
out, shout out to the Seahawks, man.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to Seahawks. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I mean, that's it for me. Uh, the state of play was earlier today. Geeked. Looking forward to this shit. Um, I'm not gonna list off everything. I'm just gonna list off the things I care about, of course. Death Stranding 2 is coming to PC. I'll be there. Um,
What game got guns and balls in it? I need the ball and gun games. Give it to
okay,
me.
a lot of these games gonna have gun but no ball.
No ball? I don't care.
I don't think ball games needs to be in any showcase because you get it every year.
I don't know what I'm getting.
You know it's coming. Nigga, you know it's coming. You're gonna see the trailer and you're gonna see the sweat shots and all that sort of shit. It's like
Hell yeah.
your fresh slop is coming come
Now
August.
why I gotta be slop for? There's some words we
That's
gotta
all it
ban.
is.
We gotta ban slop.
Nope,
We gotta
because
ba-
that's what it is.
we gotta ban performative
That one could go
slop.
definitely. No, slop stays.
We gotta get rid of slop. Yeah, now it's become a thing where everything you don't like is slop. We can't do this. We have to put it.
Well,
We can't do this.
when I look at them ball games and I see niggas riding on tanks swirling around in this fake ass city, that look like some bullshit to me. Um, but yeah, that do look like some ball slop. So
Pause.
yeah, what it is. Um, Pragmata. This is a game that has been shown. Oh, it's available now. Oh, wait. The demo's out now, and it'll come out April. Let me actually lock in with this demo because every time I see a trailer of this fucking game, it's just a nigga and the little girl. They just walking, and I'm just like, show me something, bruh. So I gotta download that demo soon. Don't care about that.
They show
Remedy.
any Fable? They show any Fable footage? Oh, Fable's Xbox, isn't it?
No, that shit's on PlayStation, baby. Don't worry.
Is it?
Um,
Okay.
yeah. Remedy showed off their new game Control Resonant. Controversial. I don't really like the first Control game. I thought it was just very strange, corridor, very not good shooter. Um,
Is it
re-
slop?
no, I just if I had to find a slop word for it, it would be art slop.
Or
Um,
slop? I hate niggas, bro.
or,
This 4chan bullshit out of here.
hallway slop. I don't know, but like I wasn't really a fan of the game. I thought it was very whatever. Also you couldn't turn off motion blur, so hated the game.
Yeah.
But this shit looked like a goddamn prototype, so I thought that shit looked cool. Um, Crimson Moon, it looked interesting. Beast of oh, this is that Game Freak game. See what Game Freak can do when they're not constrained by fucking Pokemon.
Game. I would say Game Freak makes another game besides Pokemon.
Yeah, I was
News to
very
me.
surprised too.
I didn't know that existed.
Honestly, I was surprised when it looked good. I was just like, what the fuck? Um, Op
You know,
Shinobi look cool. Oh, I don't give a shit about this, but this shit been irking me, bro. Star Wars making a new pod racing game.
fire. I'm in.
My nigga, it's been like
I'm
50
in.
years. The pod racing shit not that fucking cool, and it's only in one movie. How are we still doing fucking pod racing shit?
First of all, who doesn't love racing games? Who doesn't love Star Wars? Why would you do it again?
Like, why do we keep doing this? Like,
You know what? I
it's
never.
not even the coolest thing about Star Wars, bruh.
Racing is cool.
Racing is cool, but it's not the coolest thing about fucking Star Wars.
It's kind of up there.
No, it's
The best part of that.
not.
The best part of that movie.
It's hey man,
We gonna
hey
keep it
man,
real.
we not we not gonna say what's best about the movie or not, but I'm just saying like it's so crazy that like this one little thing that's been in Star Wars and they've been milking this shit. Well, like barely. Well, they have been milking this shit for a very long fucking time. Like I don't know a Star Wars fan, and they're just like, man, fuck, man, I just wish they would bring back pod racing.
I might check it out. You know what I never understood? Speaking of movies, game adaptation, I to this day I don't know why EA didn't attempt another Quidditch game.
Oh, I don't know.
I think I would think that they left money on the table. I feel like that was such a layup to make a Quidditch game. You could
Yeah,
make like your
honestly,
own league, and you could put like a yearly game out if you want. It could be like their Madden. It could be like another Madden for them if they put time and care into it.
J.K. Rowling slop.
Uh,
They're constrained by whatever the fuck she got going on.
I just feel like
Um,
that was always a missed opportunity because I think they still have. I don't know if they don't have the rights to it anymore, but they had the rights to Harry Potter for a long time. EA did. The
mhm.
fact they just never and they have a whole sport. You had a whole sports division. They made a Quidditch game before, and it wasn't good. So maybe I don't know. I figured they could try it again and see if it would have worked out, but they never did it.
Hey man, EA is known to fumble. Uh, 007 First Light is cool. I've been seeing
Yeah,
trailers for this game for at least like 8 months now.
yeah, Lenny Kravitz in that bitch.
Yeah. Y'all got to show me more because everything I've seen so far is just, like every trailer is looking like the same at this point. Y'all got to show me some crazy shit soon. Um, I need to see him trying to like disable a nuclear warhead or some shit. You know, you just can't show me running from building to building, beating on some dudes, uh, having a suit on and sneaking around places. Like I'm gonna need you to really like up the action in these
I mean,
shits,
that
bro.
007 though.
Yeah, but like in 007, there's the climax where like the bomb about to go off or some shit. Like I'm gonna need to see him like with the wire sweating and shit. You know, that part of the movie. Like they only showing like the first hour of like a 007 movie in a lot of these trailers. Um, they need to up it. Something I'm really excited about. Metal Gear Solid 4 is finally out of the PS3 hell, and we're finally getting a remaster of the game. So rock hard. Silent Hill getting a new game, and the protagonist is a brother, so I will be there.
Oh
Um,
man, 4chan going crazy for that one.
yeah, I'm just fuck them niggas, bro.
A woke Silent Hill.
Woke Silent Hill, baby. Let's fucking go.
That's
Uh,
so woke. I love that you can just put anything with a black person in this woke. That's fire.
that and women. That and like not a skinny like attractive woman. Or quote unquote attractive. John, I was cool with 007, and then they showed me the John Wick game. I said, what the fuck is 007 First Light, bruh? Whatever the fuck the John Wick game is, I'm there. Rock hard. X-Men are coming to Marvel Token. I didn't get to get into the playtesting of the Token games or whatever, but if the X-Men are there, I'm there. Um, God of War trilogy remake which I'm just like, okay, I'm with it. If we're not gonna get like a new, a new game of like the Norse trilogy or whatever, I'm cool with this. Um, I'm cool with that. And then they released like a God of War, like the Sons of Sparta game is like a prequel joint. I don't think I'll be playing it, but I thought it was cool. And then Resident Evil 7 also got or no, Resident Evil 9, sorry, got a little more stuff. My nigga Leon sick, bruh.
Hmm.
When he started coughing like Arthur Morgan, that shit hurt my chest, bruh. Leon can't die, bro. That my first
Getting old,
Resident Evil,
man.
my first Resident Evil was Resident Evil 2, bruh. I can't. And then the
They gotta
one
bring
I
back Dino Crisis, bro.
the fuck we talking about? We're talking about Resident Evil right now.
That reminded me of
Um,
Dino Crisis, bro. It was on the same demo disc I had when I was a kid. Niggas don't talk about the demo disc for Dino Crisis and Resident Evil on it.
I
Yes,
I think
sir.
I think two games that probably like I don't need a new game. Just give me a remake of Dino Crisis and give me a remake of Parasite Eve. That's it. Um, don't give me a new one or spiritual successor because y'all both companies did that and y'all both fucked it up. So I just need a proper regular Dino Crisis and Parasite Eve. That's all. Um, but that's it for gaming.
Bring
Um,
back Primal Rage while we're at it too.
do we need a Primal Rage?
Yeah, yeah, Primal Rage. Love that game as a kid.
Um, trying to think if we ever had like, has there been a game recently that's like even close to this? And I'm gonna say no.
Close to what?
Like close to Primal Rage. Mortal Kombat dead now, so honestly, bring back Primal Rage. Like that shit
I
will
think
get
they
rid of
did. I think they did remake Primal Rage, didn't they? Am I bugging?
I don't know.
Wasn't there like one on N64?
Um,
N64 had a lot of weird fighting games on it.
yeah.
Like over the like a lot of just really obscure fighting games. There was like this one called I think it was like a Clay Fighter. It might have been called Clay Fighter. I remember like Clay people. Like they're trying to get off the celebrity deathmatch buzz.
uh, I'm looking for stuff right now, and it's just a bunch of forums, people begging for a remake. So yeah,
Okay.
you're never getting one.
Speaking of 90s nostalgia, shout out to Wrestling Bios. He is reliving the War series on YouTube. We're finally on the final Nitro. Um, I was watching it before you set up the meeting.
Hmm.
Um, that's dedication, man. You've been doing these videos for about 5 years now. Um,
Yeah.
Great quality stuff as always. I'm like halfway through this episode. It's an hour long, so put a
The
lot of
big
time
big
dedicated.
finale.
Well, not even because he said he's gonna do the SmackDown and then he still has to do WrestleMania 17. Um, I remember the final episode. Well, I don't remember the final episode of Nitro because I didn't watch it. I watched that Raw that night though. And I was very confused. 10-year-old me was very confused on what was going on. Um,
When you were watching the Final Nitro.
Final Raw
Uh,
because it was like Raw came on and it's just like it's just Vince on the screen. He's like, "Yo, I bought WCW." And you're like, what? What did I miss?" And then and at the end of the show, they have the simulcast, and at the end, spoiler alert: Shane McMahon says he bought WCW somehow legally. I don't understand how because the contract said McMahon, but it was Shane McMahon. And everyone's like, "Oh," but it didn't make any sense because you can't do that. But it's fine. Um,
mhm.
yeah, man, that was Jeff Jarrett getting fired on TV was really funny. Um,
I'm so glad you told me to check out that segment, bro.
that
Oh
nigga
my
said
God.
double G, double O, double N, double E, gone. That's so petty.
Man.
That's really funny. But
Uh,
yeah, man,
yeah,
I'm
man.
about halfway through that, so I'll tap into that after we're done.
I I I was watching, but I definitely had to like slow down. Well, like, what is it? It was. I think people that like also watch it will kind of like understand what I mean, or like tapped into that channel, you know what I mean? You remember when he was just like making a whole bunch of like Hulk Hogan related shit? Like he was like reviewing that episode of like Thunder in Paradise, and like he was just like uploading a bunch of shit that wasn't reliving the war. And I was just like, nigga, put the show back on, bro. Like what the fuck is all this other
Well,
shit?
I think he said it a couple of times. Reliving the war, like his lowest viewed stuff. Like all the other videos do way more numbers. He says.
Oh, that's gotta be bullshit. Ain't no fucking way.
I believe it.
That's
'Cause I feel like
crazy.
if you hopped in late into reliving the war at this point, then you kind of like you won't get all the inside jokes or anything like that, or the running jokes he's done for all this time, or like stuff like that. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I really don't watch
Mm,
his content outside of the reliving the war stuff.
exactly. That's why I'm
Occasion
just like, other shit is doing better, and I'm looking at like his other videos, and I'm just like, niggas really care about him reviewing Thunder in Paradise?
Hogan's so popular.
I mean, Thunder, dog, those videos are so terrible. Like, just low quality. Like,
What, like his content or the movie Thunder in
no,
Paradise?
like the video with Thunder in Paradise. Like he lets
No,
the show like go on for a couple seconds, and then he just like says some shit, and I was just like, oh, shut the
no.
fuck up, bro. Like he's not adding anything to like the video.
I've never seen it, so I'm gonna take your word for it.
It's not
But
good. But I stopped
no, I usually
watching
just
anyway.
I don't really watch reliving the war from bios. Um, I don't know what he about to do after the fact,
Oh,
but I mean,
you better just keep continuing reviewing these shows, man.
I don't think so. That's. I'm sure he couldn't wait to get that shit done with. That's a lot of time. You got to think about it. He had to watch Raw
Yeah,
and SmackDown
you've watched like several
and
decades
night.
worth of content.
Yeah, he watched hours and hours of just content. Think about it. He had to watch. So when did Nitro started in '95 until 2001? So yeah, 5 years worth of shows. Mind you, he's also watching Thunder. He's also watching SmackDown when SmackDown became a thing. And then he had to edit all that stuff. I'm sure he got an editor by the end of it. I'm sure. I don't. Maybe not. I don't
Oh,
even know.
there got to be a team because ain't no fucking way.
I couldn't even tell you, but yeah. And not on that, he's also doing like side up and pay-per-views. He had to edit those too. So it was mad content he had to do over the last 5 years. That's like
Hey, if he was just like I'm gonna take a break, that's fine.
I think he's done doing at least this style of content. I think he prefers the other style of content.
No, I mean, if those are
I don't
getting
even
more
know.
views, then do your damn thing.
I don't even know what series he would do. I guess you could do. I want someone to do like 2008 WWE. I think that'd be fun.
We'll see. Um, but yeah, shout out to Living the War finally. And um, but yeah, that's it for gaming. Nothing really going on in gaming right now. Trying my best in Warframe. These grinds are killing me, bruh. All right. So you watch NXT first, so it's fresh in your mind. Let's get in that. Oh wait, no, we gotta get into the trenches. You got anything?
Yeah, we got things to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, we do. Brian Danielson, thoughts?
About the man?
About the man.
Uh, in regards to what?
Brian Danielson speaks on possibly wrestling again. He said, I don't close it off.
What?
Maybe. In April of 2025, Adam Copeland sent me to his physical therapist. He said the guy was a miracle worker. This guy worked on me for 2 days in a row for 6 hours each day. After the fact, I slept for 9 hours straight. After the second night, I slept 8 hours straight. After that, I was sleeping 7 or 8 hours almost every night. That's a game changer for how you feel. Brian Danielson is saying, "Hey, look, me coming back to wrestling is not out of the question. Um,
Should be.
sometimes he needs somebody to like tell him to sit down. I don't know if Brie Bella got to like sit him down like dog. Enough.
He he said when he said I talked to Edge, I was just like, oh, another nigga that won't let it go.
Let it.
Um,
Sometimes you gotta let it go. You're the old nigga in the club. We talked about this before.
yeah.
It's okay. You did everything you could. You are my goat. You're one of the greatest to ever do this shit. You don't have anything else to prove. I know you love wrestling. You can't even travel to work half the time because your neck hurts so bad. What
And
makes you
you
think you
t
should be wrestling?
I sleep more. Yeah, but nigga, as soon as you get on the plane, turbulent start, you like what the
Mind
fuck is you
you,
talking about, my nigga?
it took the guy 6 hours, the whole work shift, to get you just be able to sleep. You want to wrestle?
Hmm.
Who do you need to wrestle that bad at this point?
Excuse me.
What
Um,
what matchup is you're willing to risk your physical health for at this point? You've wrestled everybody. There's no
pre
one you need to fight.
yeah, like you face Okada, like I don't know who else there
You've
needs to
done it
be.
all.
All your
There's nothing else for you to do.
all your lucrative matchups are in under the company that you left. So
And there ain't really even any over there because you wrestle everybody over there too.
hey
Unless you
man,
wrestle Obafemi. I don't care that
you
much.
know, I just want to see Brian versus Ilya, Brian versus Lyra.
Brian Brasilia would be tough.
Um, but yeah, no, like him still like I don't know, like I get it. We have like a lot of these attachments to wrestlers, but I definitely think that like we should not be encouraging this. And
I don't want to see that man wrestle ever again. Mind you, this is my favorite wrestler of all time. I don't want to see him wrestle ever again.
yeah.
I
Um,
see this is the difference between WWE and AEW. WWE will sit your ass down. You're done.
mhm.
AEW like, hey, you can work. You know what I mean? Come on in. But we're done, man. It's over. Get out the club. Too old to be in the club.
Way too old to be in the club.
You want to buy a
Also,
section at the club. You think the young girl gonna pull up on you? They're not.
there's nothing for you to do in the club right now.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, he really needs to find like other hobbies because ain't no way like just do something else. And then like for like and for it to be Edge to like really encourage him to like, hey, like like let's keep doing this or like, yeah, man, I'll
I
get you right. Like, sure, like the return
I think
merchant.
he, I think he went to Edge and was like, Edge, hey, I don't think he needed any convincing. I think he wants to do this. You know what I mean? This is all he knows. He's been wrestling since like 99 or whatever the fuck he's been wrestling for. This is literally all
Hey
he knows.
man, he got enough money to get into a pottery class and get working on that. You feel me? Like I go on TikTok, I see all sorts of weird hobbies that niggas is on. Like Brian Danielson, get on that.
I
Uh,
feel
ma
like
make a perpetual stew or some shit. You feel me?
it's tough for wrestlers, man. I think the only wrestler I've seen so far, like recently, that like really seems at peace with not wrestling anymore is Big E. Nigga
Oh,
found himself a he found himself a shorty. I told you when I see him in them leather pants, in that little photo shoot with his girl, I said, yeah, he's done. That's all I need to see.
man, that nigga been came to terms with it. What
Nigga,
is
if you
it,
got in leather pants with your shorty, you're not wrestling no more.
nigga? When he did I tell you when we went to Wale Mania and they kind of just did like a tribute video to like Big E?
Yeah,
To me, that was his retirement.
yeah, that was it.
They were
He
talking like
been
they were talking like his ass was dead.
this is in memoriam.
Yeah, like that
Yeah,
shit was crazy.
he officially announced his retirement this week. So congrats to Big E on a
Hmm.
great career. Um, WWE champion, 20,000 time tag team champion,
Hmm.
Intercontinental champion. I think he might have been United States champion. He might be Grand. Is he Grand Slam? He might be Grand Slam. NXT
I
champion.
don't think so.
Did he not win the US championship?
I don't think so.
Really? I think that's a
Or
championship.
I don't hold on. I don't think he's a Grand Slam. Big E wrestler. Let's check out the accolades. A lot
Hold
of
on.
niggas
Is
in AEW
Big
don't have
E
that.
a Grand Slam champion? I
Where
don't
is
want
that?
AI
Okay.
mode. He did not recognized as a Grand Slam champion. What did he not win?
Wait, hold on. Let me. I'm gonna get to it.
Oh, okay. It's United States. Okay.
WWE champion, NXT champion, two-time Intercontinental champion, two-time Raw tag team champion, six-time SmackDown champion, Money in the Bank. He is a triple crown, but not Grand Slam.
We need that US. Couldn't.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
I mean, he could
here we
definitely
go.
take it off Carmelo Hayes, shit, even if even if he can't work.
Hey, I want people to apologize for me when I said that Carmelo Hayes stuff was performative online, and I
Mhm.
probably used the word unlike other people. People were like, "It's not performative. He won that championship. I don't ever see that niggas on my timeline no more."
Everybody got their little
All
everybody got their pacifier, and everybody's still mad. They're just like, can he get into like a real storyline? And it was just like, to me, as long as I've been watching wrestling 2015, that title, the US title, has always been random match title. Like it is like capital T TV title. Everybody that ever since, John Cena did the open challenge thing, everybody has followed suit. But now that Carmelo Hayes is doing the open challenge and he's on the show every fucking week, just having matches, they're just like, that's not good enough. That's what the title what fucking is.
I haven't even seen that. I haven't seen anything about Carmelo Hayes online anymore. It moved to some. It moved to what's the new flavor of the month?
Oba.
Zoba. Oh, Oba should win the championship at WrestleMania. I'm like, bro, can we slow
Like
down?
he needs to win it
Let's
right now,
slow.
no, 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 no.
Let's slow down. We don't have to win it immediately.
Yeah. Instant gratification, all that. But yeah, like P if it's not one thing, it's another. Um when it what else we got?
Oh, we're done with that. We're done with that.
Let me
Shout out to
check.
Big E. Shout out to Brian Danielson.
No,
Next
don't shout
up,
out to Brian.
that's my goat. Watch your mouth. All in. Back in Wembley. We left the O2. We're back in Wembley. I think this is a very bold move
I was gonna use
on
the same
AEW's
word.
part. Very, very bold move on AEW's part. Ticket sales for this company really haven't gone up much, in my opinion, to the point where I think they can fill up Wembley. Um, but we'll see. AEW it'll be a thing where it's not looking good till the last week, and then all of a sudden everybody starts buying tickets. So it could be. I don't know what's going to headline that show, what matchup they could do to get people moving tickets. We still got a ways away before we even get there. It's in August, so
Yeah, I'm not even thinking about it right now.
but they need something to sell tickets. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I'm interested. But best of luck to AEW as far as Wembley goes. I'm sure if I was in charge of it, I would probably have some kind of Osprey versus whoever, and then we finally do this. It seems like they're building them up for a return. They're getting a lot of vignettes and stuff, so
hmm
let's pull the trigger on this Osprey thing.
I mean, he's back, right? He came out last week and was just like, I'm okay ish.
He had another vignette this week. Um, so I think they're building to it. Interesting.
Hey man,
Um,
when Cody didn't win it at the first Mania, everybody said they fumbled, but Osprey don't win it the first Wembley, and they spin back. Everything about to be okay.
I don't know.
Uh, I'm just saying, niggas is hypocrites. Uh,
Speaking of AEW stuff, AEW versus the Trump administration. Um, a lot has changed in the last 24 hours as far as what's really going on with the status of Brody King,
hmm
AEW, Warner Brothers. Um, Initially, it was reported by Dave Meltzer that the reason Brody King was not on the show this week was because Warner Brothers decided that because of the fuck ice chants last week that they didn't really want him on the show, cause any kind of controversy or division.
hmm
Um,
So reported by Dave Meltzer.
that was Meltzer, and then Sean Ross Sapp as well as others um checked in with Warner, AEW, all different sources, and they all said no, that's not true. Um, Then there was a report that said Brody King not even there. He's in Australia already. Then there was
Hmm.
another report that came out like just an hour ago, like saying that Brody King was at the show. They just didn't use him. So it could be there's a lot of things where is this a situation where Meltzer was told something, either with bad information, or Meltzer was told something and wasn't supposed to say it, and then he had to save face, or it was a situation where Tony Khan just didn't do anything with Brody King after he squashed the world champion,
Which is extremely stupid.
which would be very silly. I don't even think Tony Khan would do something like that.
I
Um,
do.
so which makes me think that I think there may be some truth to this Warner Brothers thing. I mean, we do know they are willing to interfere in things with the Trey Miguel situation. Um, so I wouldn't be shocked if there was a situation where they were like, "Hey, let's keep Brody off the show this week," and they could probably get away with it in Australia on Saturday because it's in Australia. They don't care about ice. Ice doesn't exist in Australia. What
No,
if Australia what if the Australia hits the fuck ice chance though? That'd be kind of tough.
it would be.
That'd be tough. But yeah, this is very all is very strange. I guess this is a situation where going to be time will tell as far as what they do with Brody King. They could
Hmm.
double down and really lock in and focus on Brody King, or they might kind of, push him to the side. He might be a collision guy going forward. You know what I mean? I don't know what they're gonna do, but it's very interesting, kind of how AEW can handle this and what they will do, what's expected of them from their fan base. It's a tricky, it's gonna be a tricky situation for AEW. Where to see where they go with this. How do you appease Warner Brother who do have a stake in your company? Um,
I think AEW folds.
it might be a situation where they don't have a choice but to. They might have to.
I think I said it last week. Like, AEW gets, looked at as the progressive wrestling company, but like soon as any pressure is going to be applied to that, they're gonna fold.
And it sucks that all these corporations all fold the Trump's will so easy.
Uh, hey man,
Not even just wrestling, but just like in general, like
I don't want to
watching
think
like
about that right now.
just like shit like how like Paramount and like Warner Brothers and all these fucking they're all just like, you know what? Can't beat them, join them type situations. It's just nasty.
Uh, I don't want to think about all the niggas that he got allegiance to right now.
But yeah, I'm just this is a very strange situation. Like it's one of those everything is political situations. Like even pro wrestling is political now from
Honestly, I
both
think
companies. One company is straight up in in the Trump administration.
I think that maybe Meltzer should just shut the fuck up. Because honestly, if he didn't say anything, we wouldn't have known. Like, it would have just been
But
like,
that's
man,
his
that was a
job
very.
though, you know what I mean?
But I was just like, oh, that would have been a really weird decision, to not include Brody King on the show. Like, and we probably would have left it at that. You know, there probably would have been like a few like speculation to the whole thing. And be
I
like, oh, do you think it's because of like the fuck's ice chance? And people were just like, no. And then honestly, I do think that we probably get here regardless if one person just asked, where the fuck is Brody King? But like Meltzer kind of like
I
saying that WB didn't want him on the show. Like, you made it hot.
but I can't fault Meltzer for that if someone told him that. If one of his sources told him that, I can't fault Meltzer for saying it. You know what I mean?
True shit, guy.
It's something of that nature. I feel like you it would be like irresponsible not to say it if he was given that information. But I just the whole situation is strange.
Yeah.
It's either because either Warner is like no, because they've already set the precedent that they will do that if they feel they need to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If the Trey Miguel thing never happened, I would say maybe I would call Cap. But because we know it's happened, you can't not count it out. the fuck ice thing got really viral. Shit was like on like actual news sites and shit. You know what I mean? Like not just Wrestling Observer. It was like out
Yeah.
actual news. Like I had my non-wrestling friends were sending me shit about it. You know what I mean? So that's why I knew I was like, okay, yeah, this is something that they could capitalize off of or whatever they want to do with it. So the fact that they did nothing is very just strange to me.
Yeah.
Unless they were told by Warner, hey, keep him off the show this week.
Um,
That seems like the most logical thing to me, at least.
yeah. I honestly I find that to be more realistic than no, like he was there. Like if it was just like him already traveling to all like if he would have already been in Australia, just to beat the travel, I would have been like, yeah, that makes sense. But
That makes sense, yeah.
I probably would have sent MJF there instead and had Brody King cut a promo.
Well, I don't believe that with MJF on the show.
I don't think he was on the show either.
I don't think either of them were on the show. So
Yeah,
I
but
didn't
like,
even realize it at the time when I was watching Dynamite. I didn't even realize that neither of them were on the show until after the fact. Like, oh yeah, they weren't on the show, huh?
hmm
Like, it didn't even cross my mind.
like I definitely think that Brody King should have been on the show, and then just like reminded us of like you know what
So I
happened
missed
last
it.
week.
I
So
I must have missed it at one point because I did have to go grab my laundry at one point during the show. I
yeah,
guess there was like a video vignette or something that happened
there
with
was like
Brody
a
King.
small video package, but
Okay,
like
that 'cause I didn't see that, so I was like, okay, at least they gave us
I
something. But yeah, I
no,
don't I don't know.
I would have had him cutting a promo, but with all the external factors that we are not truly privy to or unsure even factors in,
Yeah, so
it is what it is.
yeah, I'm sure we'll learn more as the days go by. Um, and we'll see what happens on Saturday as far as the Brody King MJF match. I would like
Um,
Australia to do a fuck ice chant though. That'd be really funny.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that, but yeah, uh, Dino Crisis is available for $5 on Steam.
I feel like that's too much.
$5 is too much?
I need that shit free.
Okay.
Well, it's just this game 30 years old. You guys shit for free? That
Um,
bullshit.
nigga, if you don't take $5 out of somebody's wallet, bruh, make it free, nigga.
All right, NXT.
All right. Where's the tab? Okay. We are in the era of Joe Hendry. Um,
Yes, sir.
I thought the promo was like, you know, very basic, very celebratory, just like, I did it, sort of ordeal. Um, when James Drake, no, sorry, that's his name, right?
J-
Jackson Drake, sorry. I'm thinking of the that other dude, the fat motherfucker. Um,
Who's fat? James Rick is the guy from Grizzled Young Vets.
James. Oh, sorry. In my mind, I was thinking of like JD Drake. You remember the fat dude, JD Drake, when they first like
J-
acquired Evolve?
Shout out to JD Drake. He's in AEW. He's with the Workhorsemen.
Oh, I know. I remembered. Um, but yeah, Jackson Drake, I don't know what he did to the NXT crowd or anything prior to what's going on here, but they are booing him out this fucking building. I cannot hear what he's saying, and he definitely reacts. He didn't Izzy Dame it, but I'm just like I cannot hear a single word that you're saying right now.
That good heat.
But like, what did he do to get all that heat?
So he got one of them faces, you know?
Just hate a nigga.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you see that meme of someone's who put a picture of what's my man name? Brad Baylor and Lois Griffin?
no, I did not.
because they had the same outfit on.
Oh shit, no fucking way. Hold on, let me see if I can find photos of that. That's so fucking funny.
Oh man, that was good.
No, gotta watch an ad first. Um, but yeah, I definitely don't think that this opening segment is like that great or like really noteworthy, but the match that they had was really good. Um, Last week I mentioned that like I didn't really feel like he really stood out to me. Jackson Drake didn't really stand out in that ladder match, but I definitely think here in this one-on-one setting with Joe Hendry, I thought he looked great.
I thought he looked good in the ladder match.
I mean, that's fine. But, I definitely think that like in this one on like the one-on-one matchup here, it was pretty good. Um I see why he's evolved champion.
Oh, I think he's really good.
Yeah. Speaking of not so good, Jada Parker and Blake Monroe. Um I am bizarrely going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they're just holding out here and then they're going to have like a bigger match on a pay-per-view. But if that is not the case, this is god awful with a terrible post match.
I'm not blaming booking. I'm blaming the competitors. I don't know what happened with I don't know Jada Parker like lost confidence or something, but I feel like she's regressed somehow.
Hmm.
It's just not hitting the same for me. And I mean Blake Monroe, I never really thought she was all that great in ring in the first place. But I don't know.
I
I just felt like
agree.
something was off in this match. It didn't look that suplex spot was nasty. She almost broke her damn cranium.
Right? So
Um,
I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
yeah, it's a very weird match. I didn't think it was very good. Ended in a double count out, which makes me think they're gonna probably have another match at some point. But yeah, this one wasn't good at all. Um,
Yeah, I'm just like, if y'all want to save it for the next match, whatever, fine. But like, nah, man, this shit was garbage. And then the post match brawl was where like way more egregious than the actual match itself. What the fuck were they doing? And then she hit the ref with the hypnotic, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna get like her suspended and fined, and then that's how we pad this shit out just a little bit more. Um, Honestly, looking back, I don't even know like the ref didn't even look like he was in the way, so I'm just like, she
but
just smoked his ass.
she went out of her way to just smoke that nigga
Yeah,
for no reason.
but no, that shit was not good. Um, Probably the worst thing on the show. Uh,
Mm.
yeah, so moving on. Um, Eli Knight defeats Josh Briggs. This is a speed tournament match to face off against Jasper Troy. Um, with Eli winning here, he gets to face off against LaFleur next week. Um, I'll say when Eli Knight won, I was just like, yeah, man, the next generation's here. Nigga, you beating on Josh Briggs. Tuh. Yeah, man, this nigga about to get left behind, bruh.
I think both shows, NXT and AEW,
Are
have
trying to
made a good
establish the
effort.
next.
Yeah, I think they both made a really good, have both made a really good effort of establishing the next kind of crop of guys and girls going
Hmm.
forward.
Yeah, and
Hell,
but
even the main roster of WWE, I feel like they're doing a good job of it.
I haven't seen in a while. But like also, one, they're both making considerable efforts to move forward. Um, but also there are on both shows, there's just a blip that is a step back, in my opinion. For NXT, this blip and a setback, probably like I think we speculated last week because of like Javon, Trick, and Oba going up. We have Tony D'Angelo um, just running, attacking Dark State. Dark State cuts a promo at the start of this segment and, just tackling all their ops at this point. The culling, OTM has some things to say. Um, Hank and Tank comes out, which I thought was really cool. I was very surprised to see them. Um, and then Tony D'Angelo does his thing. But at the start of this, Dark State does that. They do that. They do the promo thing that I hate, where everybody's just like passing the mic around. I don't really like that. Um, because they AEW like does that shit a lot, and everybody just like kind of just says the same thing like three times or like four times. But here, when they're addressing each individual, like they all have like different ops. Um, like Dion Lennox has Tony D'Angelo, Shaquan Sugars, and Osiris. They're talking to the tag team division. Cutler, he was really just like repeating shit. So, but overall, I thought the segment was fine.
Yeah, I like OTM doing the Dark State gimmick.
Hmm.
They're very over the over on in
Which I'm just like,
PC.
what the hell is going on?
I don't know what they did, but they're very over. Um,
They pay off the crowd, bro.
I don't know what they did, but hey, it was working. Hank and Tank came out speaking gibberish. I think there's
All
another
right.
I don't know what the fuck they were talking about. He said "Blah, blah, 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 honk honk." I said, okay, good enough. And then I think the calling came out, and then some other tag team came out, and they were all just, still trying to establish that tag team division.
Yeah, or reestablish.
Yeah.
But overall, I thought the whole thing was fine. We talked about Joe Hendry versus Jason Drake, but after the match, Ricky Saints comes out and attacks Joe Hendry. Thoughts?
No, I mean that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Um, Vanity Project defeat Hank and Tank. Like a little distraction finish. A lot of shit is going on towards the end, but I thought the match was pretty good. I miss Hank and Tank.
I like the whole Vanity Project thing. I'm fucking with these guys.
Yeah. Been fucking with him since I saw when I first saw them on NXT. I thought they were really good. And then our main event, Ruca, and Ren QCC, and whoever on the respective team gets the pin gets the championship match against JC Jane. Um, I thought
Zarya got a killer, bro. She got a killer. At this point,
yes.
at this point, she got a killer.
She got a killer, but also in this match, I don't. Zarya wasn't hungry to me. She really wasn't. She was not hungry at all.
She wasn't trying to eat.
She had mad opportunities to tack herself in and then just stay in it and never let Sol Ruka in or just really tag out at inconvenient time. Like you know the asshole tagging that they would do. And then she would do it towards like the end of the match, but like there was one point in the match where she like tagged herself like she tags herself in and I think she just like gets kicked or something, but she's in the outside for mad long, and
Hmm.
Sola's in there cooking. Dog, like you out there on the ring apron hitting the oops. Um I just said a
Were
whole
you
bunch of
muted that
shit.
whole time?
Accidentally did hit my mic. I don't know where I left off, but
I thought I lost your connection. I shut up so I wouldn't mess it up.
very professional of you to do so. But you know the shit where they like put their arm on the apron and they kind of like peek and see when
Yeah,
it's time to hit their spot. Yeah.
yeah.
Zario's doing a lot of that. And Soul was in there cooking.
Hmm.
She gonna want that shit any second, bruh. She probably would have had to like get in there and pull her off, break up the pin her damn self. But yeah, I thought it was funny. I honestly I love the finish. Um it was very unsure who was tagged in and who wasn't. So I completely understand like Zarya getting it like mixed up and pinning the wrong person. But yeah, she does have to kill her now.
I want to get this over with. Enough. I don't
Yes.
care anymore. This is the longest dragged out fucking tag team breakup I've ever seen in my life. This might be worse than Judgment Day.
I don't know. Judgment Day kind of worse because like people really thought they were like gonna break up, and they don't do that shit
Well,
until
if they can
five
stay
ever.
healthy, if they can stay healthy for more than fucking 2 months as a complete unit,
Shit,
then maybe.
that can't happen. Nigga, Judgment Day has been like cursed with injury since Edge, so just gotta
Exactly.
hold that. Um, but yeah, Soul Ruca is a number one contender, and JC Jane comes out just like flexing their belts and shit like that. Um, what I think is gonna happen, and what might be like the larger turning point in this, which actually would lead them to breaking up, I hope, is Fatal Influence is beating the shit out of Soul Ruka, and Zari is just like, handle that. You the big grown woman, get cooked.
There's a couple ways they go with it. They could do the Edge and Christian route where she wins the championship and then Zarya gets jealous and she's like, "Fuck it, I want it for myself." And then she eventually wins it, and then
Hmm.
Silver Creek gets called up or whatever. Or they could, I'm not mad at your plan either. That's actually I think that'd be a good story.
Yeah.
The leaves are hanging.
Or just a good step in the right direction because yeah, they've been teasing this shit for a minute, and I feel like they really need to get the let's get this shit cracking, man. Um, any other thoughts on NXT this week?
No, man, I thought it was a very okay show.
I agree. Um, ooh. Dynamite live from Ontario, Canada.
It was it Canada or was it California?
Oh, California, California. Sorry, I was I saw Ontario and I was like, "Hey man, that's kind of far from New Zealand, my nigga. Why would you go go to New Zealand from there?" Ontario, California. Sorry, which is pretty fucking far from here.
That's up north, ain't
Um,
it?
yes, yes.
Isn't that where
Um,
Young Bucks are from?
no, they're from Rancho Cucamonga, which is also very far. Also like more northwestish.
Yeah, I think they're pretty close. But I really enjoyed this episode of Dynamite. That was a really good episode.
Um, I thought the opening segment was really nice.
I
I
enjoyed
thought it was
that.
cool. Um, there's a lot of not enjoyable in between, but I thought they ended strong-ish.
Well, let's get into it. I thought the opening segment opens up with Kenny coming out. Where does Swerve come out first?
It doesn't matter who came out first.
Regardless, they had a little promo battle. Swerve was like, "Hey, nigga, you a bitch." And Kenny Omega like, "You want to fight me? We could fight, dog. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing to it. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Yeah, I know what's his name beat me, but it's all good. We can handle this. You've been talking a lot of shit." Okay, and then they start fighting. So I like this. I like that they started to show off with a promo or like build intrigue between this Swerve and Kenny match that they're gonna have. Um, I thought it was really cool. My thing was it got kind of extreme, like really fast. Like he about to do the one wing angel off the stage. I thought that was kind of like, damn, you hate him that much? What did I miss?
Yeah, that boy hit the I hate
um,
you, nigga. Let's die.
yeah, I was like, damn, nigga, all right. But besides, I thought it was a nice change of pace from the usual Dynamite start where they get straight to a fucking Death Riders match or something like that. I thought Swerve and Kenny both did great on the mic. Well, I mean, as far as Kenny's level of mic work, um, I think Swerve's fine on the mic. Yeah, no, I thought it was a really good segment. I really enjoyed it. It got the crowd. The crowd was hot for it. It was just fun. I think they probably didn't need to do that much fighting. I felt like
I
security should
thought,
have broken. I think security should have broken up earlier, but I
yeah,
wasn't mad at it.
yeah. Honestly, I was expecting security come as well. Like after the one wing angel. No, the V trigger to like
The
to the
stage. I thought
stage.
okay, I thought that was
Yeah,
about to stop it.
and they could have did the spear anyway, you know. Like Swerve just gets up, run through the ref and get his ass. But I mean, honestly, I thought it was fine.
Yeah, I thought it was a great segment. That was a really fun segment.
Yeah. Um, the Death Riders versus they defeat the Don Callis family.
Death Rider's A team. This the heavy hitters for this tag match.
Yeah, which I was just like, I'm
Moxley's Pac and Cesaro. This was cool. I thought it was a fun match.
I don't care.
It definitely I don't care match, but it wasn't a bad match.
Uh,
Hey, you know what? It wasn't Wheeler Yuta or Daniel Garcia. That's a
hey
win. That's a
man,
win for me.
you like it, I love it, bruh. Because
That's a win for me.
I was just like, I'm not watching this. Because I like this feud legitimately like feels like it's not going anywhere. It's just shifting competitors.
I mean, they got 20,000 guys in between each group, so yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just like, but like, where are we going with this? Like, we just just giving the fucking both factions a baby bottle until they do something of significance. Um,
Death Riders win.
yeah, they won. Good for them. Uh, Moxley and Takeshi exchange words after. What'd you think he said?
I'm gonna grind your bones. That's my go-to John Moxley line.
TNT Championship match. The Protostar reclaims the TNT Championship.
This was black and gold slop. Um, that's the best way to explain it. It was. I'll say this much. It was a lot of moves. It was a lot of kickouts. It's the Kyle Fletcher I don't like, and I
I
don't.
was oh my I was gonna say the exact same thing.
And I don't even blame Kyle Fletcher for this one. This is a Tommaso Ciampa black and
He
gold match.
he was trying to turn back the clock. Well,
He literally said that. I have the post right here. He said, well, let me find it. To Vice, he said, Tommaso Ciampa said he had an NXT takeover mentality going into his match against Kyle Fletcher on Dynamite. Because I tweeted it when the match happened. I'm like, this feels very much like a him versus Gargano. We're just
hmm
20,000 kickouts, 20,000 moves. I hated it back then. I still hate it now.
And then people
It's
that
T
also hated it, and people that also hated it back then love it now.
Probably. I did not care for this match, but I can understand why people would like it. This is not my style of match that I prefer. I don't like 10,000 moves and 10,000 kickouts. I
Yeah,
feel like once you do, I'm cool with near falls, but it gets to a point. And I felt like this match got to a point. I was like, okay, like, all right, bro. Now we're just doing moves to do moves.
of course,
And
got
now we're
to.
just like, I don't really care for this. But if people liked it, I can totally understand why they would. Um, but yeah, Tommaso Ciampa lost the
Cesaro.
championship to Kyle Fletcher. I have no real issue with Tommaso Ciampa having a short reign. I didn't really expect him to have that belt long anyway. Um,
This is questionable booking on like why did we even give it to him and made him transitional?
I mean, I don't. I mean, that doesn't even really bother me either. He could be transitional if they wanted to be a title that moves around a lot. That's fine by me. I feel like mid card titles should move around more. My issue more so is why give it back to Kyle Fletcher.
That too.
Um, I feel like as far as Kyle Fletcher goes, he done everything with TNT title he can do. Did nothing else for him to do. He held it for like mad long. He beat everybody. Did nothing else for him to do with that title. And then what the thing they do with the title with him is another match with Mark Briscoe. I don't want to see another match with Mark Briscoe. They've done six of them. I don't need a seventh.
Boy, they hit the A man. MJF not really fucking with you right now.
It has to be some political thing going on because I just don't understand why Kyle Fletcher's back in the same spot he was in before. What was the point of doing that whole title run in the first place then? Just to run it back again against Mark Briscoe. I like Mark Briscoe, but I don't want to see that again.
Well, you're gonna get it and
I
you're gonna
I'm not
love it.
excited for that at all.
You're gonna like it. Uh Tag team match. Orange Cassidy and Roderick Strong defeat Daniel Garcia and Clark Connors. Thoughts on the
Yeah.
match? Yep.
Um, Clark Connors, he's okay. Not bad, not bad.
Uh,
This match was fine. It was a fine TV match. Darby Allin comes out and he attacks Clark Connors, and yeah, it's Roderick Strong and Orange Cassidy get the win.
and then what is it? What's her face?
Tony Storm comes
Tony, yeah,
out.
Tony Storm is watching from afar, and then Wheeler Yuta and Marina Shafir they come out with
Mina
what is it, Mina
Shirakawa
Shirakawa, and they cut off
cut
like
her
some of
hair.
her extensions, and I'm just like, boy, bitch, please, y'all cut off like the the fakest fucking ponytail I've ever seen in my life, bruh. Um, but yeah, and then Tony Storm gets really riled up by that, and I'm just like, I get it.
That's her girl.
Yeah, no, I get it. But I'm just
That's her
like,
shorty.
girl, that was just an extension, bruh. I think you be, I think she'll be all right.
It's the symbolism, Cyrus. You
True, true,
disrespect
true,
her.
true, true.
You feel me? The
Um,
deeper than that, the deeper than
the
rap.
yeah, the curtains aren't just blue. Um,
Who
next,
who's getting their haircut? That's the real question. Who's getting their haircut? Is it Wheeler Yuta?
we're
He need
we're
to
gonna
cut that bullshit off his head.
we're gonna get to the predictions. Don't
Oh,
worry,
we are doing
bruh.
predictions. Okay, I didn't know
Yeah,
we were
yeah,
doing
yeah,
predictions.
yeah.
All right then.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Um, the return of Private Party.
Oh my God, is that private party? I said, huh?
Yep.
What? I need
And they lost.
I need an explanation of where they've been. Someone need to tell me something.
An
Where have you been the
explanation.
last year?
Explanation. They're gonna hit you with the yeah, man. We lost to the Hurt Syndicate, and then we had to go back home and like get right. Come up with the game plan, and then you came back and
I
lost.
want the non-kayfabe answer.
I would love the non-kayfabe answer too, but I just don't think it's that interesting.
Why weren't y'all on TV the last year? Y'all weren't hurt.
We just had to go home and really rethink the game plan, and then they came back and lost.
Well, they technically didn't lose.
Them niggas lost. Them niggas ain't win.
Myron Reed lost.
They are not currently the number one contenders, so
They're not.
them
It's the
niggas
Young Bucks.
lost.
They're gonna wrestle FTR.
And this is the thing on the show where like Tony D'Angelo going back for Dark State, Young Bucks FTR, same thing. We've seen it already. It's old. It's redundant. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, I don't want to see it. I mean,
I don't.
I don't want to see the Young Bucks in general. I definitely
Yeah,
don't want to see them against FTR.
I don't care that they changed the alignment. Uh, you know, Now they're heel, now they're face. Like it serves nothing to me, and it's gonna be really annoying when they finally have that match. And what is it? Stoke is gonna be on commentary, just trying his damnedest. Um, but yeah, overall, I thought the match was cool.
Fun little tag.
Mhm. We already spoke on the Will Ospreay thingy, but you know, we'll see what happens when he returns. And then now the a strap match for the women's world championship, Chris Statlander versus Thekla. Um, yeah. Uh, it is a match that happened.
I thought the
And
match was fine. I had no relationship with the match.
and Chris Statlander's title reign is a reign that happened.
I didn't watch that clip of whatever interview she was doing, but
Mm.
from what I surmised from the from social media, she was kind of not very satisfied with how her reign had been going at that point.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it seemed like she knew she was losing that title. That's why she said that. Um, I think low key, it probably was the best move to get that belt off of her. I don't think it was really
Yeah,
working.
she wasn't doing much with it, so just come up
Yeah,
off it.
Tekla's over. Crowds are interested in her, so fuck it.
Yeah.
Make
And
move.
then also like when Chris Adams said that, like it's so crazy to me. Like when it comes to WWE, it's just like, oh, people on the internet are just like, oh, they're doing the worst thing ever, blah blah this and that. And then like the WWE guys actually like, oh, I'm pretty good. Actually, I think this is going pretty well for me. It works out for me. This is what I would like to do, and I get to, it works out for them, right? And then on the internet, everything that AEW does is perfect. The women's division is showcased perfectly, blah blah this and that. And then you have Chris Statlander just being like, I wish they could have did this a bit better.
Well, I think the issue is I think that a lot of the women wrestling fans in AEW, I mean, sorry, in WWE, are like stan Twitter.
Oh, I honestly, I just meant in
You know
general.
what I mean?
I wasn't even talking about like just the like women. I just meant in general.
But I'm saying I think that's the reason why it's so negative with the WWE women is because of the stands
Hmm.
and how they move. I don't think Stan Twitter really cares about AEW all that much outside like maybe like Mercedes.
Hmm.
So I think it's a little bit more just AEW diehards that kind of care. So that's probably why they get so much more leeway.
Hmm.
Um, but it's whatever. I mean, the internet's gonna complain about everything all the time. And give AEW the benefit of the doubt. It is what it is at this point.
Yeah,
Um,
but
but as far as go ahead,
well,
no, go
sorry,
ahead.
I just want to I think that the overly optimistic, part of like, you know, of giving AEW the benefit of the doubt is, or like honestly just blind delusion at this fucking point. Like everybody says that everything is going so well, so that like doing like people say that the women's division is like it's perfect, it's great on paper, blah blah this and that. So AEW doesn't really try anymore because people are already satisfied with what they're getting.
They
And
never
then
tried to begin with.
yeah, but then you have like Chris Stanlander coming out and just being like, I wish they would do more. And I have not seen anybody, you know, meeting her with vitriol or being like, yeah, maybe, or like those diehards that say the women's division is fine, you know, kind of counter or honestly talk about what she said. That's
Hmm
all. That's all.
I mean, a lot of them are grifters, so they're not going to say anything.
Oh,
That's
of
just
course. I
what it is.
mean,
Or shills, or whatever.
column A, column B, Venn diagram. It's a
I'm still
circle.
getting smoked. I'm still getting smoked online for that.
Niggas not swagging.
Yeah, they
I
cooking
mean,
me.
what is it? Kenny Omega came
I
out
mute.
tonight. Nigga was dressed like Bill Gates, bitch.
I muted it, but I want to go look at it again just to see.
They still
Man, they
going?
killing. They kicking my ass.
They're not kicking your ass because you ain't hear it.
They said they
They also
said
not proving you wrong.
they aren't. That's the thing. Ain't nobody proving. I seen someone mention Tekla. Tekla get fits off. I'll give Tekla that.
She gets
Um,
the alt fits off.
Tekla be getting shit off. I'm not mad at her. Mercedes is hit or miss for me. Um, yeah, not a lot of swaggy guys over there. You know what I mean? The guys, for the most part, none of them get fly. It's
Hey
really the
man,
girls that are kind of saving them over there. None of the
this
guys
is
over there get fly.
this is
Besides
the
Brody
same
King. Brody King get fly.
this is the same promotion where Statlander was caught wearing fake shoes and then they hit the well why would I pay so much money for real shoes anyway? And it was just like, yeah, you don't get fly with that mentality.
I'm saying, bro. That's what they were saying in my comment. They were just like,
Niggas wearing fake shoes.
why are you worried about fashion? This is wrestling. I'm like, bro, I want to see niggas get fly. Why can't I want to see
Why can't
my
they look
wrestlers
like a
get fly?
champion?
Why can't they look cool?
Hey man,
It
they'll get
can't just
into
be
that.
all about the graps, bro. The graps ain't enough.
Presentation
Grapple,
matters.
grapple slop. You feel me?
AEW is
Gra
grapple slop.
grapple
You
slop
said
is hilarious.
you said that as a joke, but it is grapple slop.
It's a grapple slop.
Collision
Collision,
specifically.
Collision is definitely grapple slop.
Is Grapple Slop. Um, but yeah, I don't really feel any sort of way with Thekla winning. Like I don't really think Chris Statlander was doing much with that championship anyway.
It's
So
probably a move in the right direction.
yeah, absolutely.
Also,
Um,
while we're at it, Sky Blue and old girl, they suck.
oh yeah,
They are so bad. Their whole like presentation, them trying to be like lifeless, it comes off. I don't know. I just don't like what they're doing with their gimmick. It's not good. I
they're
don't even
not
know why they're
bad.
spooky. Yeah, I don't know.
They're
I
not
don't. I'm not
spooky.
nothing. Yeah, they're just kind of like I don't. I don't care. But yeah, post match they don't even let the fucking title change breathe because then fucking
Oh, it's AEW.
Jamie Hayter and Alice Winger came out like who gives a fuck about what they got there going on.
And the
And
and the
then
and the Brawling Birds.
yeah, the Brawling Bird, whatever the fuck their names are. And to make it worse,
Terrible name.
Tekla runs away. Mind you, it's three of y'all and two of them. What are you running away for?
The Brawling Birds.
You're running from the Brawling Bird for what?
Also, you beat both they ass. Like,
And there's three of y'all. Sky Blue and Heart were right there.
I mean, they ass anyway.
That's not the
Um,
point.
hey man, honestly, there's a lot of times in AEW where they have the numbers advantage and they leave anyway.
They kind of stopped doing that for a while,
They
but I was
do
like,
that.
damn, they did it again. I don't get that. What are you running
Hmm.
for? They're better off just having the show close out with Shorty holding the bell in the air and calling it a night.
AKA.
Nobody cares about Jamie Hayter and Alex Windsor. That's how you know Will Ospreay's coming back.
Oh, because his
They said put
girlfriend on the
Windsor
show.
back on the show. They said we need to put a Shorty back on the show.
For real.
Can't
Uh,
fool me.
I agree. All right. Grand Slamith live from Australia.
Oh, is it live?
Oh,
I don't think it's live.
I, I'm just saying shit.
How about that? I don't know the time difference, but
Yeah, that shit definitely. Niggas is not waking up at goddamn 7 a.m. to watch no AEW, bro. Um, but all right. Tony Storm, Orange Cassidy versus the Death Riders, Willie Udom, Marina Shafir, in a mixed tornado tag. Lazy, but no, I'm playing. Uh, yeah, just shave you the bald, bro. I feel like
I mean, get that bullshit off his head.
he need to get the Walter White off. His look is fucking ridiculous, and he needs a new one. So
This is the thing. I can see Tony Storm being crazy enough to cut her hair off.
yeah,
I can see her
but
doing it.
but do you see Orange Cassidy again? And like, oh man,
Well, only one of them got to get their hair cut off.
oh, only one of them? That's so
Yeah,
stupid.
whoever gets pinned is the one who has to get their hair cut off.
Yeah, Tony Storm shaving her head.
I think it might be Tony Storm, low key.
Yeah, that's whatever. Uh, yeah, I'm not gonna give this shit much like thought. Like these two don't fucking matter for real, or like this
Just
one doesn't
pick a winner,
matter.
nigga.
I
You
did. I said
can.
Tony Storm going to shave her
Okay.
head.
All right.
Um, if only one of them has to do it. Hangman Page versus Andrade. This is the number one contenders match. I'm gonna go Andrade. For some reason, they're giving him a lot. Why would they stop here?
Yeah, we can do Andrade versus MJF, or Brody King, whatever they want to do. I'll go Andrade as well.
Yeah, because they gave him a lot, and it would be really crazy for them not to follow through with it.
And I would like to see John Cruz and Andrade direct.
That's Serpentico, right?
Yeah.
You see, I remember. I remember when you say things.
Hmm.
Um, John Moxley versus Takeshita. He's gonna grind his bones.
Gonna grind his bones. Um, this is actually a tough one. I don't know who's gonna win that. I can see it going time limit draw, Loki. I don't know who's gonna win that. 'Cause I feel like you shouldn't have to catch or lose right now. And but Moxley usually wins, so I don't really. You know what? I'm not gonna be pussy. I'll go Moxley. I think like Okada gets involved in some bullshit and causes the catch of the match. I'm going Mox.
Yeah, sure. If Kyle Fletcher's not going anywhere, I don't really see Takeshita going anywhere. Make car for life. Babes of Wrath versus Mega Bad for the women's world tag team titles.
I don't think Harley Cameron losing in Australia, so I'm gonna go Babe's Wrath.
Oh, so fucking true. I forgot that she's from there. Uh, Also, I wouldn't give them visits the title anywhere. They could have wrestled anywhere in the world. They could have been Uganda. I'm not giving it to Mega Bane and Penelope for it.
Mega Bad's a terrible name. I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
understand it's a play on their name, but
uh,
I
Mega
wouldn't want to
Bane,
call my team Mega Bad.
Mega ass. Kyle Fletcher and Mark Briscoe in a ladder match for the TNT Championship.
Um, I think Mark Briscoe actually wins that. I think Mark Briscoe gets the title back.
Sure.
There's no reason for Kyle Fletcher to have that title unless he wants to put Mark Briscoe over again.
I agree. Um, yeah, but like, you know what? If the title's gonna move around, fuck it.
It wouldn't be the first time. I remember when Scorpio Sky and Wardlow and all the niggas was flipping it around for like every other week.
Yeah, that was a terrible time. I didn't think we needed to relive that or do that again. Well,
These are
would have
much
went
better.
about
These are
that
much
thing.
better workers.
Yeah, but I just would have went about the whole thing differently. But that's just me. MJF versus Brody King for the AEW Championship.
Now, if it's me, if I had the book, I'd have Brody win.
Yeah,
But I don't have the book, so I'm Jeff's
and
gonna win.
and that's why you don't have a promotion.
Mm.
You make that call. You not selling out Wimby, and you're losing one of your biggest talents.
Shit, Wembley ain't no time soon. We got plenty of time.
Shit, you ain't bouncing back from that.
Would the Brody win? Brody's over.
You know you're not bouncing back from a Brody win. You're not selling out Wimby with a Brody win.
I don't even sell at Wembley anyway. That was what I'm saying. They don't have a match to sell at Wembley regardless.
Shit, I ain't selling it out. They not selling it out. So basically, same Booker. Um, I'm just gonna go MJF. I just think MJF is just like
Yeah, I don't see why not. It's gonna be MJF. There's a bigger play there. I just don't know what it is. I'm assuming it's gonna be MJF Kenny.
honestly, yeah,
That might be the all-in match, honestly.
should be.
That would make the most sense to me.
hmm
Think about it. You do MJF, Brody right now. Then you run like MJF Andrade, you run MJF Hangman, run MJF Swerve, and then by August you get to MJF Kenny. That's kind of your main event scene for the next few months.
And then Kenny Omega wins.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Oh, that's Grand Slam. Can't wait to read the results. Cause yeah, I got shit to do on Saturday.
You get a little date, right? You got a Valentine's Day. I know. You got a little shorty.
Yeah, yeah. Um, Whatever you say, bruh. All right. That is it from us. You can subscribe to us on Patreon, patreon.com/, the A Show RNC. You can follow us on Twitter at the A Show RNC, and you can follow Quan at A Show Quan. I got you, bro. I got you. And you can follow me, Cyrus at Cyrus on TWR. Instagram, YouTube, TikTok is in the show notes. Show us love on all platforms. Share, like, subscribe, all that sort of jazz. Write a review, all that. But yeah, and then we'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.